Okay, let me split that question into two parts. One, if somebody were to go out and buy an X-Trail for this money with this spec, will they be upset about their ownership experience of this car?
I don't know about the ownership experience because it's going to be a handful of cars. So after that, the after-sales service, all of that, how will it go in the long term?
How is Nissan's reputation today for after-sale service?
We have one car right now.
And they're managing that car reasonably well.
That is fine. And in that, they are doing well because that car is selling a lot. The Magnite sells a lot for them.
Yeah.
And that is proving to be good value for owners and continues to be. Even now, it's been a couple of years. It came out in 2020 or something like that, towards the end. So it's been around for a while now. And it's doing well for them.
Yeah. In fact, I remember Dodo's wife's car, a Brio, got submerged and they bought a Magnite instead, and she's very quick with the Magnite. So we know this car works. Now, let me rephrase that question. If you had 40 lakh rupees today, would Nissan enter your consideration set?
No.
Therefore, this car is not going to do much for Nissan.
I mean, for the same price, or let's say similar price, when you can get a Kodiaq when it comes, now the new Kodiaq will come, which has more power, which is more enjoyable to drive.
And Skodas in general are more luxurious than this.
Which has all-wheel drive. So it's getting all that tech.
Oh, this is a two-wheel drive car?
Yeah, this is front-wheel drive.
But I saw all these pictures of these people doing off-roading with the X-Trail.
What?
From the media launch thing, there were pictures of things in the bush.
Maybe people took it out that way, but it's a two-wheel drive car.
Okay.
It's front-wheel. The base engine comes as a front-wheel drive.
Okay.
The all-wheel drive is with hybrid tech.
Got
and that's
it.
also
Which
the
is not
top spec. You have a mid-spec version which has hybrid system, but it's front-wheel drive. And then there's a top spec which is called the E-Force or something like that.
E-Force?
Force or something like
or
that.
Force E?
There's E-Power and then, Force. Yeah, Force E, I think it's that. So that gets a...
I was just guessing, I don't actually know.
It's a 4 and then...
Oh, yeah. So clever.
And that gets a electric motor at the rear.
Okay.
Which then becomes all-wheel drive. So that's what it is. So this, even in terms of attributes, this engine, yes, the drivability is good. The way it drives and all is enjoyable, it's nice. You can travel with it easily. But has the choice of going with all this high-tech downsizing with that variable compression and all, did it clearly come across as a benefit in terms of fuel efficiency while I was driving? Not really. Not really. I would have expected more, and if it were a hybrid, it would be far more impressive.
Sure.
So,
and it's a strong hybrid, so you'd get full electric mode, etc., etc. in the process.
Now this has mild hybrid, so it has stop-start tech and that kind of stuff. And even through all of that, this feels pretty smooth. The 3-cylinder aspect of it is not the thing that will bother you.
Sure.
Its performance will not bother you. But if you were spending this kind of money, why would you spend it on this? Is the question that I can't answer.
Yeah, well, this is not a very happening situation then.
Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be a start, but this can't be the kind of start. I mean, would you want to, you'd want to start on a high. I would pick...
No, I've already lost interest in the car. Look, as far as I'm concerned, this is not seeming like a car that anybody with 40 lakh rupees should natively consider in the first place. It doesn't sound like it's a car you would recommend if somebody known to you would call you and say, hey, this new Nissan X-Trail is out, it's 40 lakh rupees, should I consider it? It's sounding more and more like you'll say, look, you can do better with your money, this is not the car to get.
Yeah.
So everything is already stacked up against it.
Listen, this has been fun, and I think we should take this to the next level. I think our relationship's ready for it. And if you're ready, head to the MotorInc channel, where this 3-minute video ends up expanding into a hour-long video, which would be a great way for us to spend time when you're taking a jog, in a flight, commuting to work, or back. We'd love to hang out more.